Deku Fam.
Hey Deku Fam.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
So we're back with another video and we're here doing our Marriage is Overrated series.
Yep.
Obviously we don't think marriage is overrated. No, we love marriage.
Of course.
But we wanted to encourage our single brothers and sisters just to not think that marriage is the goal, marriage is the be all and end all. Life is all about marriage because there is more to it, isn't there?
Exactly. So we're trying to put things into perspective, okay? So in the first video we spoke about the reasons why marriage is actually overrated. In the second video we actually spoke about the benefits of being single. Now in this video we're gonna be talking about how to guard your heart. Okay?
Oh, I love guarding heart because oh my days, before I met Gabes, my heart was not guarded. My heart was like on my sleeve. It was out there with all my exes and it got destroyed, literally. But before Gabes, my heart was guarded, G. It was so
before
good.
me? You mean during?
Oh yeah, during you.
During it was so guarded, guys. Look, when we get into this video actually should be titled "How Anna Guarded Her Heart So Hard." Like,
but look what I ended up with. Like, I'm so happy, you know.
Man,
there was so much riffraff.
It was so difficult,
you know, and even he tried, but he passed the test, and it's like yes.
Man.
So we just want to talk to singles and just be like, guys, you can guard your heart. And
I wonder how many people guarded their heart last week when it was Valentine's Day, huh? Were you guys just walking with your heart exposed? Did you go on any dates with any wolves?
Comment below. We want to hear some stories, guys. It'll be fun to hear some fun stories. So guys, subscribe to the channel as per usual and let's get into the video. So the first way that we can guard our hearts is by not making up stories. Oh my gosh. This is like the definition of girls.
Fairy tales.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he said, you know, he took me out, so that means he likes me? That doesn't mean that he likes you.
He said hello, so that means he wants me to be his wife.
Oh, he spoke to me at church today, which means, you know, he wants to pursue me.
He was praying to the Lord for me. He was just there praying in church. Oh, he's praying because of me.
We had eye contact, which means I think he really likes me and he wants me to start approaching. No. Guys, we can't make up stories. Unless it comes from his mouth and he says those exact words, then I would not even think anything seriously.
And we need to be comfortable with asking questions. If someone shows to be doing things like, you know, pursuing you, like, okay, let's go back to Anna. Let's just get personal, okay? So I was, you know, a nice guy. I think I was being extra nice to Anna. And Anna kept asking me, what is this? What are you doing? Very aggressively, by the way. So, ladies, you need to make sure that you're being a bit more gentle, okay? Because I was a bit bruised. Because Anna came full, like,
imagine there's someone all up in your grill, like, always want to spend time with you, messaging you on Facebook and all this stuff, and you're just like, what is this? What does this mean? What are you saying here? So, and he didn't even know initially, but it challenged him to actually start thinking and be like, actually, I do maybe like this person. I want to get to know her more. Okay, that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? But when it's all this, there's no conversation.
I'll say, in my defense, it's not really a defense, but just to put it out there anyway. Like, sometimes you get attracted to someone and you don't really realize yourself that attraction has started to build. But then you start doing things like, oh, you know, messaging you on Facebook, texting you. You know, there was one time when Anna was coming through the library, I threw my water out on the library floor, went to go and pretend to go and get water from the fountain just so we can happen to meet. And I didn't realize I was doing all these things. But then when the question is put out there, like, what are you doing? Then you're like, maybe attraction has started building. I can start going about in the right format. If the question is not put, this guy will just go all the way.
100%. And it's like, to you, you're a genuine guy. So you putting yourself out there and trying to make time for me, that's a good sign. That's a sign that you do like someone, because you don't do that for a lot of people.
But I wasn't really aware, if that makes sense.
But then there's loads of other guys who will do all that to 10 different girls. And it's like, I don't know what that means. To you, it means that you like me. But someone else, it could mean, oh, I'm just bored, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that. And sometimes you asking the question can really scare some people off. You want to filter out quickly, you know?
You see how precious she is? You have to filter them out.
Some guys can't handle that question. And if you can't handle that question, you ain't the man for me. Do you know what I mean? But Gabes took it like a man, like the man that he is, and he made the cut. Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm not going to lie, I'm scared.
But your fear did not stop you. That's the kind of man that I want.
No, I'm joking, I was scared. But look, honestly, ask important questions. Don't just be having your imagination, because some people are actually in like, you know, dating their imagination. They'll have all these things. Like, someone can say hi, you're already planning your marriage and all that kind of stuff.
And then they start talking to another girl and you're like, but he was talking to me. But it's like, he didn't say nothing to you. He was just talking to you. Maybe he talks to a lot of girls, and then maybe another girl asks him questions. Anyway, but guys, sorry, I'm just really passionate Another way to guard our heart, oh my gosh, is by confirming their words by their actions. Oh my gosh. Because I'm such a words person, my ex has messed me up, G. It was literally, it was just words, and that is it. There was literally no action to back it up. But for me, words were enough. Like, I just love the words. I still do love words. But oh my gosh, before I met Gabes, I was like, listen, I want a man who backs up their words. And you are someone who's more action than even words. I had to try and get the words out of you. But it's just so good when a man backs up their words by their actions, isn't it?
It's just having integrity. Like, I think men need to have integrity. If you say something, you know, follow through.
Yes.
If I say to Anna, like, I am interested in you, I have to show that my actions are interested in you. That means she's number one priority. I'm making time to actually pursue, to text, to see how she's doing. I'm not going to just say I like you and I don't see you for a month. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, I like you, but I'm too busy to message you. What does that even mean? That means your actions are not backing up the words that you're saying. And I think a lot of people want something easy. Words are easy. It's easy to just give off some words, but to actually give up your time for someone or something, that's a big deal. 100%. And I think you were very actions orientated, and I think that really, you didn't even talk that much. And I think the Christian community were very dismissive of you because you didn't have that many words to say.
There you go. Like, she was the Bible study. I always say this. She was the Bible study leader. I would go to the Bible study. I'm not that talkative, so I'll just sit back and, you know, and then afterwards we'll debrief. I help her prep for the next one, all that kind of stuff. And then when she started dating me, they were like, huh? The little the Sadducee in the corner, the little, you know. But yeah, I got the Bible study leader. What do you say?
No, but your actions, like, you were the one that was supporting me behind the scenes.
Exactly.
And the struggles that I had, you were there. Like, you prep with me, all of that stuff. But in the moment, you weren't saying anything. And it's okay, because actions are actually more important than words.
And the thing is, when it comes to women as well, women can also talk. Like, Anna used to say, I love you a lot. Not at the beginning of our relationship, but she just used to say, she even says it now. And I'm like, where's the proof? Where's the proof?
I'm here. I'm here, babe.
I want to see more. I want to see proof.
And it did challenge me to be more, I don't know, actions orientated in the way that I show my love to Gabes. Because it's easy. Because
I don't even like words.
I know.
I'd rather you just don't talk to me and I just see it. Okay? I want to see your love in action. Not just, I love you. No, I'm not interested.
Another way that we can guard our hearts is by not overcommitting before the altar.
100%.
Oh my God.
I have realized that there is 2 seasons in this journey onto marriage. It's actually your single season, and then there's your marriage season. So that basically means that when you're dating and you're courting or whatever that means, you're still single. But people are like overcommitting themselves and acting like they're married to the point where they're living together. They're cooking for the girl's cooking for the man. The man is spending excess money because you're acting like you're married, but you're actually not. Then all that does is position you in a place where, regardless of the circumstances, you feel like you're married, so then you can't actually separate. So you have to get married. It's like you've done all the things that you're meant to do in the married season, in the single season, and it's like, oh, okay, I might as well just marry them now. But you haven't qualified. You're still single. You're still trying to assess, is this person the right person for me to marry? I remember when Gabes was like, what did you do? I feel like, I don't know, there was a time. Wait, there was a time.
Oh, what are you gonna say?
There was a time.
What?
Where I went home, okay, and my mom made me some jollof. She made me a big portion of jollof. So I brought a little portion for Anna. You know those little Chinese bowls? I brought the Chinese bowl. I said, yeah, Anna, here's jollof. She said no. I said, you're actually rejecting my mom's jollof. Do you know this is the best jollof? You know the Ghanaian jollof with basmati rice? Like, this is the best jollof. And then Anna was like, no, I can't eat it because I don't want to accept it. And then, what did you even say?
I don't know. I didn't want to.
She didn't want to
overcommit. We weren't even dating at this point, were we? We were just getting to know each other. But it's just like, how can I accept your mom's cooking when we're not even in a relationship
so as
yet?
You can see, Anna thinks quite deep about these things, but she didn't want to expose herself to, you know.
And then you're telling your mum, oh, she loved your jollof, and then I'm there embedded in your family. I was like, I haven't made a decision yet. I don't know. And I think even with cooking for him, it took me a long time before I cooked for you, right?
Marriage.
I think you should make sense. No, I cooked when we were dating. Did I not?
Not really, no.
I did.
You make pancakes. That's not cooking.
No,
that's not cooking.
No,
that's pancakes.
No. Before we got married, I definitely cooked for you, babe. I definitely
maybe in the latest stage. I think she may have had a ring first.
No, he said exaggerator. I look so evil. I'm not. Guys, it was a gradual process. Like the more I saw your commitment and the more invested we became into our relationship, that's when I started cooking for you. But it's not an expectation that because you know we like each other that I'm gonna start cooking and proving myself to you like that I can cook. That I'm a woman that will. No, I know I can cook. But at the end of the day, I will give you certain things in due course.
Hey, you see this one? She's just pulling you.
No, slowly. You know what I mean? And they can get annoyed. Gabes will be like, oh, what? So, but I didn't cook for any guys. I didn't cook for none of the guys that I was talking to or anything. It's just, I showed my increased commitment to you as time progressed. You know what I mean? So I was guarding my heart and letting myself loose slowly. Do you know what I mean? And now you got it all. There's no restrictions.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for you to cook though.
Such an exaggerator. But guys, we honestly believe that you should guard your heart before the altar. You know, you want to know that if you were to break up a day before you got married, that the person, you still honoured the person that you were with, that you didn't give your all to that person. And one of the challenges I had when I got with Gabes was that, oh my gosh, I've already given everything to my exes. I gave my body to my exes. I gave all my time to my exes. Talk about that one. Yeah, I'm sorry. But you got more, you know, I'm too more, you know, positions on my projects. But seriously, I didn't have a crisis where I was just like, oh my gosh, I gave my all to my exes because I thought they were going to be my husband. I was like, oh, you're going to be my husband anyway, so I might as well just give you everything. I might as well cook. I might as well meet your parents. I might as well stay over at your house and all this stuff. And it's just like, no, they didn't end up being my husbands, which is why God said, wait until marriage.
I think when we overcommit in this in our relationship, it's like we limit how much we commit in the next one, but we don't limit what we do, we just limit our heart. So we have to make sure that we limit our actions because through the actions, our heart kind of follows through, if that makes sense. So we need to make sure that we're not overcommitting our actions so we can protect our heart, so that we can able to give our heart to the right person when they come along.
100%. Another way to guard your heart is by not neglecting your passions and not neglecting who you are, right?
Because the thing is, when people start dating, they have this laser focus. This is all they can see. Okay, that's all they can see. Like, the thing is, we have to make sure that we're still a rounded person. So all the passions and desires and the friendships and the family, we need to make sure that we make time for those things as well.
100%. Like, oh my gosh, it's so easy to just throw everything away and then all your focus is on the person. Then you have to marry them because you've got nothing else.
There's nothing else for you. Your friends have left you, your families have gone on, and then you're just left with Kwame, and then and that's it. You have to marry Kwame.
Oh my days.
We need to be in a position where we bring that person into our world rather than, you know, neglecting your world for that person.
Yeah, because like, I don't know, the person that I want to choose, I have to still have my friends, everything else. Like, I need to be a well-rounded person. I don't want to just choose someone based on you just being the only option or only thing in my life, so then I have to marry you or whatever. Because that's what some people get married for. It's like, oh, I've lost my friends, I've lost this, let me not lose you. So let's just get married. But for me, it's like, you know, I want to still have my friendships, I want to still have my family, and then the husband as well.
Definitely. Like, and it's so amazing when you're true to yourself and you have someone that lines up with your kind of core values, the things that you like, your passions, your friends, and all that kind of stuff. And that's what makes your relationship stronger. If they are the only reason you're together, then it won't last. Because there's gonna come a time when there'll be challenge and stuff, but you need all the other factors to support your union.
Yes, 100%. And I think with you, like, I saw that I was still having those quality friends that I had. I was becoming better in my career and my direction. I felt like we were going somewhere together. We weren't the end of our relationship, you know? There was more to it. There was purpose and passions and stuff. And I just think that's what makes it amazing. And that's why our marriage is great, because we have other things going on as well, and marriage is part of that, but it's not the be-all and end-all of our lives.
And also, guys, we have to consider, by not being true to yourself, we're just delaying the breakup. Like, it's better to be true to yourself and break up early, like break up in a month or two, than waiting 6 years down the line and breaking up. That is more heartache. How can I commit myself to 6 years? 6 years!
And when you're not true to yourself, it's like, you're going to be true to yourself at some point in that relationship. So why not be true to yourself right at the beginning? If they're not, you know, right for you, then buy early, rather than, imagine
6 years,
10 years. I already feel like I gave up.
2 years with my ex was heartache.
I was thinking with my exes, like 2-3 years, and I feel like that was too long.
It's long,
but it's just like, we need to be.
If it's going to end, please just make it within a month. I haven't got the heart to, you know, to be progressing.
And the last way you can guard your heart is by taking a lust test.
Let's be honest, guys. Is it just the sex appeal?
Oh my days.
Is it just the romance? Are they just attractive? Are we just having sex? And the things, when we're in this position of just lust, we're not able to have a balanced argument as to, is this person the right person for me? We're not looking at their character. We're not looking at their integrity. We're not looking at whether they're aiding to our goals or hindering us. All we again see is that person, and we're so infatuated with them.
The lust literally takes over. I don't understand it. I feel like you're possessed to a certain extent, because it's like, oh my gosh, I just want to eat you right now. Like, it's so hard. And we even had to challenge ourselves in our early days. It's like, oh my gosh, we're really physically attracted to each other. Let's push. We need to get the boundaries back up.
We had boundaries.
We had boundaries. We had to.
The romantic stuff, like our romantic days were actually in McDonald's. We will buy a box of 20 nuggets, some chips, and I'll get a Fanta, I will get a Sprite. And then we'll munch and just talk. We spent more time talking, getting to know each other, and we'll go on long walks. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to have all this romantic stuff.
Clouding our judgment.
Getting lost in the atmosphere.
Imagine me dressed all sexy, like we're going out for a nice romantic dinner. There's other couples around McDonald's. It doesn't get less romantic than that, guys. Seriously. Because we're all just like, we're not going on dates yet. We're just going to go and talk to each other. So we take a break from in the library and we'd walk to McDonald's, and we're just so excited about it because it's like, oh my gosh, but it's McDonald's.
It's McDonald's.
And we just sat opposite each other on those crusty ass chairs.
The hard ones.
The hard ones. We can't even sit there for too long, and we're just eating our nuggets and we're not talking, because we don't want to be clouded in our judgment of, is this person the right person to be with? Because those feelings can lead you right to the altar, and then you're married, and then what's your marriage?
You don't even know what you've got yourself into. So the dating phase is so important to get to know the person that you're marrying, so that you work on things like, how do we resolve conflict? What do you see in your future? All these kind of things that you need to have grounded before you just jump on the altar.
And the bottom line is, you're still single, so it's like, for us, we realize that we have to honor each other's body, so we can't expect certain things like taking each other's body and everything like that when they're not yours.
And the thing is, it looks harmless at the time, but it's just going to lead to us making bad decisions. So we need to protect ourselves and protect our bodies, have boundaries, don't get so lost in the atmosphere, and make sure that we're actually making decisions with a level head.
Guys, we hope that video makes sense. We hope it doesn't come across too strong, but for us, like, we did things a completely different way in leading up to this relationship.
Very countercultural.
Very countercultural, and we're definitely reaping the rewards now. We're so grateful for that journey, and it's just like, damn. Guarding your heart is so important, guys, because there will be a lot of waste men out there, ladies, who will try and come.
Some gold diggers.
No, but there are a lot of people who.
You know what the problem is? Fashion Nova. They're making too many sexy outfits out there that men are getting lost in the sauce. Okay?
And men are going to the gym too much, and they're bringing their abs and doing stuff and bringing the confidence, and it's just like, we can easily fall for that, ladies. But I think we just need to guard our hearts, because it's worth protecting. Guard our hearts with all diligence, ladies.
And men. The men need to guard their hearts too.
So guys, we hope you enjoyed this series. That's part 4, is it?
It's part 3.
Oh, part 3. Oh, okay. There's one more video coming next week. And guys, so we'll